Ahoy hoy, it's the other Jason. It's week 13 at 2:30 a.m. Do you know where your children are? Well, if they're in Legends cars at USA International Speedway, we're in the right place, because I don't exactly know why I'm here. I've been itching for some oval racing, and it turns out nobody is running the trucks at Gateway, which is unfortunate. And I have some safety rating to burn. I figured I could run at least 1 or 2 of these races without getting demoted, so why not? That means I should, right? Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. I unintentionally found myself right in the middle of this pack. I figured nobody would qualify, because I'm usually good at this track. Back in my street stock days, this was my favorite track, believe it or not. I was the one guy that actually enjoyed this track. It's not so bad in rookies if you can qualify out in front, but you know, that key is something I have not managed to do right now. We'll be right in the middle of the field for all of the pending disasters. But that's what it's all about. Like I said, I've got some safety rating to burn. I've been extremely frustrated at all the week 13 road courses, so let's see what happens here. As if it matters, I do not know anyone in this race. I watched the guy in pole was just killing it. Comparing I did like 10 laps of practice, comparing that to the pole, to the qualifying times. I probably would have been 3rd on the grid, 2nd or 3rd. That is worth nothing though. It's all about survival. I'm surprised that these cars don't actually have as much acceleration. They don't have as much power as I remembered. I'm gonna go high here because why not?
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high.
Alright. Oh, that's nice. Little cut off there.
Still there. Clear low, clear low.
There's not much room to pass people here. Man, it's gonna be tough to commentate this race too. There's I was surprised at how easy it is to turn laps here for me in practice, but I've had no practice in traffic. It's a lot cleaner than I would have expected so far.
Outside. Still there.
And I hold it.
All clear, all clear. Outside.
Ooh, it's close.
Still there? Hold your line.
Man, I have kind of a wacky field of view going for the recording here. And that looks crazy. It looks like I was inside of that car when you're passing someone. These things are a lot more narrow than it might seem. They are just tiny little one-seaters. Really high there. Like when you first look at these things, they look like, you know, they look like normal size hot rods, but these things are tiny. These are little coffins. Oh, come on. Sorry. Got a 4X for that. That was kind of weak. I didn't really bang into him. I just got on the gas earlier than him, and that was enough to get a 4X. Surprising. Don't really want to go around him on the outside here. It's all about just getting on that gas early here. Just getting the car settled down, smooth down
Lorenzo
low.
with the Italian color.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dive on here. Oh, he's just not going.
Outside.
All right, I'll see if I can squeak in underneath of him here because he's not going. Yeah, he's gonna. I don't feel too bad shoving myself in there because he was just not getting on the gas. If that's really the speed he's going, I'll be gone here from him. How has it been this clean? How is there? I was expecting worse than rookies. But instead, I've been the biggest trouble so far that I've seen. I like that in this car you can go down on that apron. That's one of the trickier parts of doing street stocks here, is you can really upset the car if you're getting on the gas down on that apron. Stay high.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Should be able to hold it.
Stay high.
Stay low.
Thank you.
All clear, all clear.
That's funny. Oh, that guy just died? Car just disappeared. I didn't see what happened in my rear view. I think he just died when I got around him. There's a big old gap behind me now. So as for my channel and doing races and recording things, I am still trying to decide exactly what series to run. I guess it's not a huge commitment since the upcoming season is only 6 weeks, but I would like to, you know, stick to a couple series and make sure that I get a couple videos up of each of those. This one, not on the list. My normal oval series it's been Indy Fixed recently, but I think I'll record Indy Fixed if I have some friends racing with me, and we can, you know, put kind of some highlights together of all of us racing, but for just racing by yourself, Indy Fixed is just
thank you, sir.
Just a lot of people yelling at each other, a lot of angry rednecks and yellow flags. It's not the most entertaining thing in the world. I've done fixed trucks a decent amount, and I'm thinking that's what I will do for my oval series this upcoming season.
Car go high.
Because I'm not terribly good at trucks. I'm not terrible, but I definitely feel like the more I do trucks, it makes me a better driver. Indy Fixed oval is just not going to make me a better driver.
Down into me in the middle of the turn. That works too.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
I guess that guy was angry about lap traffic. I don't exactly know what happened there. I've never done any short track oval series, which is sad because like I said, Street Stocks USA, this was my favorite track. Because it really was, you know, Charlotte, there's not much trick to it. This track, I think there really is. I think there's a line and a feel to it in Street Stocks that once you get it, you're just miles faster than everyone else. And once you can get out in front, start some of the races from the front, and keep your car clean, it's actually a lot of fun. And it's not, to me, it was a lot easier to gain safety rating because when you're at Charlotte, there's just pileups that sometimes, you know, it can be very difficult to avoid a wreck when you're going whatever the top speed of a street stock is. I don't even care to venture a guess. But the speeds you're going around this track, you have a little maneuvering ability as long as you're not dead in the middle of the corner. I can actually feel some tire wear. I'm pushing up high on those exits. It's interesting. This line I'm taking theoretically should burn up my front right, so maybe that actually happens now. Street stock races, I think, were about done by now. No, they were 30 laps, right? Maybe the old tire model or the tires on the street stocks are a little more gentle, or maybe I'm just punishing my tires, doing something stupid, not really noticing it. I'm having a lot of fun shifting. I've done a private league racing Skip Barber cars on ovals, on short ovals. And it reminds me a lot of this, the way you can, you know, some of the tracks you'd have to blip it to downshift. You know, on road on the Skip Barber, you usually just throw it down through the gears. You don't really
one
have
on
to
the
blip.
shoulder out of 4. Be careful back there.
Go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
Oh, she's running into people on that exit of 4. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, as you can tell, I'm downshifting in these corners. You have to. And I'm actually heel towing even though I'm not using the clutch because that's how I roll. Why not, right? It's more fun. I just can't left foot brake. It's like, I would be better drawing and writing with my left hand than I would be braking with my left foot. I've just never done it. It's one of those things where when you've been driving for 15, 20 years and you haven't learned how to do it, it's probably not worth learning. Although I did drive go-karts a little bit growing up, which is leftward braking. Can I dive on here? Yeah.
Outside.
That's slightly rude, but
Still there.
It's the worst. I haven't
You're clear high,
in that
clear
guy.
high. You're in 5th place.
So I've never done short tracks. I probably should. I should probably try late models. I own the late model for some reason. I've never run a race in it ever. Because if there's anything to how much I enjoyed USA and street stocks, maybe I'd be better at short track ovals than the longer ones.
10 to go.
I just always liked the idea better of having cautions and pit stops and that kind of thing. And it seems like most of the real short track series are lower level. There's not pit stops and stuff as far as I know. The trucks, not that it's a short track, but my favorite track I've ever run in the trucks is IRP, Lucas Oil. One that was new last season, I believe.
Thank you.
That's kind of a short track. It drives like a short track. It feels like Martinsville a little bit. Martinsville? No, Darlington. Darlington? What's the one with the different size corners? Shows you how much I know about stock car racing and ovals. It feels a little bit like whichever one of those tracks I'm thinking of, where you're really up near the wall and it's not, you know, just out in out where you're just getting as low as you can through the corners and getting on the gas as soon as you can. There's some feel to it, and when you're running up against that wall for part of the corner, there's not much wiggle room, and it makes for some fun racing. It's the closest I've ever come to winning a truck race. I came in second on a race at Lucas Oil right when it came out. And that means it was either a really late night race or it split, and I was just on the bottom split. Probably both. I'm nowhere near winning races in the top splits in the trucks just yet. I think I'd get there. If I did a season, I think I'd probably win a race or two. But it hasn't happened yet. And I'm not really good enough yet. Alright, so if I push it, I should have the pace to get around one or both of these guys. It's just a question of whether I want to push these last 5 laps or not. This guy got a good run off that corner, so we're probably about the same speed.
5 to go at the line.
I'll probably lose an embarrassing amount of safety rating. Just because... Oop. Can't see. Oh,
That
Christ.
car is a lap down. You got one inside.
Yeah, I should have
All
checked
clear,
up
all
there.
clear.
Really?
You've got wheel damage.
Get off the track, Amy.
Racing for 7.
I saw that guy disappear down low, and I made the idiotic assumption that he was going to stay down there and not come crashing up into us. I had more than enough time to avoid that one. So I deserve every minute of that. Hopefully, me being an idiot there didn't kill anyone else behind me. Do I get a free car for a couple laps? I think I do.
I feel for you guys.
All right, man. 2 to go.
I'm not entirely sure why I felt the need to get back on the track here, but it seemed like the right thing to do.
Outside. Stay low.
Thank you,
All clear, all
16th
clear.
instead of 17th is really important.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Jesus, see, if you can't
All right, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
Well, that was about what I expected. I'll finish this one with an 8X. I got an oval race in. That's been killing me all week that I haven't been able to do any oval racing, so that finally happened. I'd say for better or worse, but it's pretty clearly worse. Hey, it's a rookie race. And for what it's worth,
race,
there was
everybody.
a decent amount of racing in there for a while.
Not for me.
A lot of
I hear
tears,
ya.
a little bit of racing.
We all have days
Standard
like that.
Got cooked in 8X.
I'll see you guys next time.